The period which intervened between the birth of Pericles, 495 BC, and the death of Aristotle, 322 BC, is undoubtedly the most memorable in the history of the world. Percy Bysshe Shelley, 1815. Had there been no Socrates, no Plato, and no Aristotle, there would have been no philosophy for the next 2,000 years, nor, in all probability, then. John Stuart Mill, 1843. To some, this is the story of the origin of Western civilization. In 480 BC, the mighty despotic Persian Empire invaded Greece to destroy the fiercely independent city-states before they could create their Golden Age, which would go on to inspire the Roman Empire and then the whole of Europe. According to Herodotus, 2.5 million men from all over Xerxes' vast Persian Empire made the ground shake and drank many a river dry. Supported by a fleet of 1,200 ships, they were set to destroy the Greek Enlightenment in its infancy. A moment, according to Hegel, when the interest of the world's history hung trembling in the balance, a world united under one lord versus separate states, animated by free individuality, stood front to front in array of battle. But then, miraculously, the advance of the largest army the world had ever seen was halted at the narrow pass of Thermopylae near the coast by no more than 300 Spartans and some allies. Sparta was the admired, authoritarian city-state in the southeastern Peloponnesian peninsula, governed by a strict hierarchy and a regimented lifestyle, where the landowners devoted all their time to training and exercise. They were the bravest in their fighting, almost always won, and if they didn't, they would rather die in battle. Return with your shield, or on it, as Spartan women told their husbands and sons. Shields were heavy, and to throw a shield away in order to run from the enemy was a disgrace worse than death. Under the command of King Leonidas, the 300 Spartans prepared for a suicide mission, held the hundreds of thousands of Persians back. When ordered to put down their weapons, the Spartans famously replied, "Come and take them." Xerxes threw his best men from 3 continents at the Spartan soldiers, but failed to break through. But at the end of the second day of brutal battle, the Greeks were betrayed. Someone showed the Persians that there was a mountain path that could take them behind the Greek lines. The Spartans told their allies to escape, but preferred to fight to the very end themselves. They came out from behind their defences and fought and fell, one after the other, but not before having taken thousands of invaders with them to Hades. King Leonidas and his men died at the hot gates of Thermopylae, but they had delayed the Persians and given others time to mobilize. More than that, the Spartans had, through their noble sacrifice, given the Greeks the inspiration to fight back. In the end, the Greeks united and defeated the Persian army, and so Leonidas's sacrifice was not a defeat but the beginning of victory. It gave the Greeks their freedom and made possible a remarkable era of cultural flourishing and scientific discovery in Athens and other cities, which would go on to create Western civilization and the modern world. It's an amazing story, and one of the episodes that first made me fascinated with history and antiquity. Unfortunately, it is also almost all hogwash.